Alright, welcome to this new video of me with my beard, of course. I was asked to make a more detailed video about how I trim my beard and what to look for. I also feel very glad that these videos have actually gotten so much attention and so much positivity through them, through the likes, through the comments, through what other people mean and say. So this kind of makes me want to stay on the course to get the style of Ragnar Lothbrok. On this video I'm not going to mess with the beard so much. I'm going to get the mustache done. For the people who have been watching the videos, you can see the hair trimmer, the beard trimmer I got is it's one of the Remington ones. And the model is HC580. Yeah. And this particular model, I mean, I've been blown away how durable this is. This has been really nice. You don't feel any kind of it doesn't get your hair stuck, and you kind of feel that ripping and tearing feeling. Never had that before. Not with the hair, not with the beard. If you don't have gotten one already, I really recommend this Remington hair trimmer. And the guard I have been using to my cheek beard has actually been varying from the shortest one on 18mm up to 22-24 millimeters. I suppose my cheek beard right now is on approximately 22-24 millimeters, so I'm not going to touch that. And the reason for that is that when I get the chin beard longer as it is now, having shorter cheek beard makes it kind of look weird. So that's one of the reasons I'm not going to touch it. Another reason is that the if I shorten it up too much, it will seem to be thinner. It makes it look like it's like spotty and stuff like that. With more hair, longer hair here on the cheeks, you actually get a more volume to the beard. When it comes to the chin beard, I've actually gotten some questions about it. How I got the chin beard to look like I did, because some people have problems and difficulty to get the volume and the length and the desired look on the chin beard as they want. So I think I'm going to try to explain this to you. The first thing I kind of did with the chin beard was that when I started growing it, I took too much away from the neck here, from the throat. You see, I kind of got a lot of it, probably to approximately here. And when I started with the beard, I kind of just had a small section of the beard, you know? So at this length, the beard will look just like a few threads. You need to have some volume on the bottom of the throat here to get the volume and the look you kind of want to it. So it doesn't look like it's just like spotty and stuff like that. But when you got like more massive beard from the throat like I do, you kind of get a bigger volume. You can spray it out. It doesn't look so weird. You can have it closer together like this. It doesn't matter actually. When it comes to the mustache, I had some difficulties to decide how I should cut it and how to trim it, because I'm afraid to take too much, to be honest, and I don't know exactly the physics of the beard, like where I should cut them or how I should trim it to kind of look good. And I don't know how we will do this. The thing I'm kind of mostly scared about is the beard that's hanging down from the cheeks on the bottom of my mouth. These ones, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Should I just leave them, or should I just cut them into the same length as my upper lip, just kind of go vertical? Because that's how Ragnar actually has it. He has it vertical, and it has nothing here and nothing here. So that is one thing that I need to consider, because I got no idea. But at least we can try to start trimming away some on top here. So let's go. I'm one of those guys who has problems with working with the mirror. I like to cut myself and seeing it on the mirror, because it kind of, you know, how the mirror reflects the image is kind of backwards. So that's kind of like one big thing I kind of struggle with. I'm not good at that. I could have used a trimmer as well, but I feel like I got more control with these small scissors. These scissors are actually specifically made for beards and stuff like that. These are razor sharp, and you only need 2 fingers. These are pretty easy to handle and to control. You don't need that much pressure. It is pretty silky smooth, to be honest, to operate them. I just want to get the hair away that's kind of in my mouth region. I also don't want the mustache to be like completely in a straight line like this and down. I want it to have some kind of silky roundness to it if I'm going to keep it like this. As I said before, I don't know. This is just a test for now, and I will come back later with the complete video of how the finished result will be. I bought these scissors from a Norwegian company that has specialized themselves in beard styling and men with beard. These are called for Eagle, and there's like nothing else, not a model name, nothing. They're just called for Eagle. Damn, I started to bleed. I cut myself with a scissor. Oh well. When it comes to the brush I'm using, this is actually another one that I ordered from Grabain, or Grabain in English, and I have to say I'm pleased with this brush. It's made of some kind of hair. It's pretty stiff, but not as stiff as most of the stiffest beard brushes you can get. I'm just gonna zoom out a bit. There we go. Alright, let's get the hair. I've always used a 3mm guard on it when I shave my head, but now I'm using nothing, so this will be a close shave. One thing that some people might wonder about is how far down you should go with the shaving. Should you go down here? Should you stop there where the ear starts, or should you go down here? I would recommend, at least for my style, to go down to this point. You could use a comb to kind of just measure. I mean, my beard doesn't start before actually here, so that's how down I can go. And the measurement I do is I kind of measure with the top of my chin bone, or just use the whole of the eye, not eye, ear. Kind of like that. I think that's good. Fold the ear over. Get the hair on the. Get the hair behind the ear. Then I move to the top of my head. it's important not to rush the work. Take your time. I used to take my time a bit more. About there. I think we are good. Into the back. Upward strokes. If you got another mirror that you can use on the back side of your head, I recommend it. I don't have one with me right now, and I don't think I feel like I don't need that, because I just use my hand to kind of feel, like my smallest finger, my little finger, to feel where the blade is going. Alright, that's so far. I think that's cool. The length of my chin beard, some may be interested to know that as well. The length of this, I haven't actually measured it, but if I take, for example, this chin beard that's in the front and just kind of pull it out a bit, you can see that it's pretty long already, and this is kind of the length I want on my beard. And the only reason I'm kind of saving up a bit more is that when I go to the barber, he or she can just kind of trim it so that I kind of got the consistent length of the beard. Another thing that I don't know if that has something to actually do with the chin beard, but as I said earlier, the how I started to save. I started to save this part. You can say how much, about approximately this much, and I kind of quickly noticed that there was something missing, so I just started to kind of save more underneath and taking less and less off, and that's how I kind of, you can say, got the success with the chin beard. I also got some length, like not exactly under the chin but on the sides here, because that also gives a greater volume to the beard. It kind of fits good into it. It's not just raw lines down, but you kind of got that good volume to it. There's one thing I was actually going to shave off, and then I will use a razor for it. The razor I use when I shave is from Gillette. The razor blades I'm using is the Gillette Fusion. That's kind of what I have good results with. I'm just going to take these chin beards that are kind of sticking out on top, just kind of remove them. Got a nice sharp new razor blade on it, and just kind of go down from the chin. And also when I'm removing these, it kind of gives a nice line to the rest of the cheek beard. And you should never rush your beard when you're trimming it. Take it small bits at a time. You can always take more and more, but you can never get anything back. It's the same with cooking. You can add a bit and a bit salt, but you can never take away the salt from the sauce. So that's important. I suppose that's pretty good. The next step I'm going to remove the excess hair from my throat. I lift up the beard so I don't cut it. Start from the bottom side, go all the way up to a line. Let's see here. I think that's good. Now I'm just going to take a shower and we'll be back. Alright, now we're out of the shower. Clean myself up. I actually thought that I could show you some of the products I use to my beard. One of them is, of course, some beard oil. This beard oil I actually bought from a hairdresser slash barber over a year ago. It's actually lasted to now like 1.5 years. So it doesn't go that much. Of course, these are a bit expensive, but the amount you use on daily usage is not that much. Just get that beard oil everywhere. Smear it in. It makes your beard look so shiny. Shiny and nice. You could use the beard brush just to get the hair to lay down as you want. Get on the bottom of the cheek. I used to use my arm palm just to keep a light pressure on the top of the chin beard and just kind of drag it alongside the brush just to get the hair to stick more out, and just brush it finally down. You don't need much pressure, to be honest. The brush does the job. Seems nice, to be honest. Maybe a bit on that side as well. I also use the comb to get the top of the chin beard, just to kind of be laying on top, so it's not entangled down in the beard itself. It seems fairly good. Another beard product I tend to use, like after a while when the beard oil has sunk in, is some beard balm. This is also from Grabein in Norwegian, and this beard balm is named Villmark. It transfers as wilderness in English. The thing with the beard balm is that it will actually hold the beard in that formation you want it to be, and of course depending on how much you put into the beard. I tend to use about how should I explain that? Well, I can show you. This beard balm is pretty hard, so I use a normal spoon just to kind of drag some of it out, and this is kind of the amount I use on the whole beard, both in the chin beard and on the side, on the cheeks. It actually does a job. You can get these beard balms in different different smells, and so on and so forth. But I have to say, these products from Glabane, along with this brush and the scissors, they have been working awesome. They deliver absolute top products when it comes to styling beards and keeping the maintenance of the beard. Also, if you haven't already, if you like the content, if you like the video, press that like button and subscribe for more beardly content that is coming soon. Also, if you are a gamer, we have a gaming group on Facebook. You should look them up. There you can find us. And we also got a Discord group for the bearded and non-bearded gamers who are interested in joining a bearded community. Thank you for watching.